The House still remains speaker-less, speaker-free, sans speaker, census speaker. Congressman Jim Jordan failing to secure enough votes to take control of the gavel.
So 20 Republicans voted for someone other than Jim Jordan, forcing lawmakers to prepare for another round of voting that's going to take place tomorrow. Joining us now is Fox News contributor Leo Terrell. Leo, good to see you. Always a pleasure. You don't have your hat on today. That's okay.
Hi, Dagan. Hi, Sean.
That's all right. Leo, I served in the House for almost 10 years. This is unbelievable that we're, this far in, and especially in a conflict in Israel, we don't have a speaker. What do you make of the drama on the Hill, Jim Jordan not being able to secure all the votes needed to become speaker in the first round of votes?
Sean, sometimes we know Democrats are anti-American, but sometimes we have rhinos. We have Republicans in name only who will try to stop improving this country. You got Jim Jordan, a man who believes in making America great, a man who believes in trying to eliminate the deep state and try to stop the weaponization of the Department of Justice and make sure there's freedom of religion. This man represents everything we need in this country. And who is blocking him? Republicans, allegedly. Why? Because they don't put the American people first, Sean. They put Wall Street first. They put the lobbyists first. They take their marching orders from Washington, D.C. Jim Jordan represents the American people, and these 20 holdouts, they represent the establishment. They represent the worst in America.
Or even worse than that, let's look at old Ken Buck. He was in the first group who voted against McCarthy, wasn't he? He's looking out for self. This is my opinion. He's ready to get a job on the TV, and he doesn't want, good gracious alive, what if he has to go work at CNN? He can't vote for any Republican, can he? Anyway, it's about self.
No, he can't. Dagan, you're spot on. Ken Buck is auditioning for CNN and MSNBC. He's going to be primary next year. And these 20 Republicans, what's their motivation? I mean, again, you look at Jim Jordan and what he is trying to do. He's trying to push the America agenda first. These 20 Republicans basically have ruined their political careers because they're going to be primary by in my opinion, a MAGA first Republican next year.
So Jim Jordan, very conservative member of Congress, right? However, he's also been one of the top lieutenants of Kevin McCarthy during Kevin McCarthy's speakership. And so any of these 20 that voted for Kevin McCarthy, which 19 of them did, they should be voting for Jim Jordan because he got a front row seat as a top lieutenant for Kevin McCarthy. But that is a side note. Hopefully tomorrow we get a speaker. In an attempt to silence former President Donald Trump, a federal judge has slapped him with a partial gag order, Leo, preventing him from criticizing prosecutors, witnesses, or court staff during the ongoing litigation related to January 6th. Unbelievable. But the gag order, it didn't stop Trump from speaking out this morning before heading into court in New York for a separate civil fraud case. Watch this.
This is a rigged trial. This is a rigged situation. And our country can't stand these things. And the people of our country understand it. My speech has been taken away from me. I'm a candidate that's running for office, and I'm not allowed to speak. This is a railroading that's all coming out of the Department of Justice. It's all set up by Biden and his thugs.
Leo, you're a litigator. What do you make of a judge slapping a gag order on Trump, who is the top nominee or the top poll getter right now in the Republican primary to be president?
Sean, thank you for that question. I've been a lawyer for 30 years. I'm a civil rights lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm a person who believes in everything great about this country. Donald Trump is being denied the opportunity to campaign. He's fighting, Sean, a 7-front war, 4 impeachment, multiple trials, and here you have a judge who basically is telling Donald Trump, you cannot campaign, I'm going to limit your speech, even though you're the #1 candidate for the Republican Party, and in my opinion, who will become president. Please, Donald Trump, immediately after this judge issued the written order, this decision has to be appealed. When Donald Trump says, it's not just me I'm fighting for everyone. If this judge can limit his speech, she and other Democratic judges will limit everyone's speech. My speech, your speech, Dagan's speech, everyone. This is a dangerous ruling, and I think it needs to be appealed immediately to the Supreme Court.
Next stop, President of Harvard, Leo Terrell.
Hey, you know what, Leo, they're saying, you know what? The court's saying, you as the president or former president, you can't call out the corruption in the court. We're going to silence you. It's unbelievable. Keep fighting, Leo, and keep bringing that expertise to the TV screens, because you know how this should work. Hopefully Donald Trump will appeal. Leo Terrell, thank you.
Thank you, Leo.
Thank
You're
you,
the
David.
best.
Thank you, Sean.